You've been lied to. You were told that savings accounts is a safe place for your money, but in 2026, it's not all sunshine and rainbows for that, okay? It's not. Your bank account isn't a vault, it's a crime scene. While you're celebrating a 4 or 5% APY, the real inflation rate, the stuff you actually need to survive, is quietly ciphering off 8 or 10% of the wealth every single year. You aren't saving money, you are slowly losing slower and slower. Look, today I'm revealing the invisible tax. The bank hopes you never calculate. And the 3 wealth vaults that the top 1% are using to actually stay ahead in the 2026 collapse, okay? Let's get into the math. Let's do the math behind it all, okay? The quick maths, okay? Quick math, all right? Now, the bank hides this in the fine print. If you have $10,000 in a high-yield saving account at 4%, you're making $400. Sounds great, right? Wrong. First, the IRS takes their cut, up to 25% or more in taxes on that interest. Now you have $300. You don't think about that, do you? But in 2026, the cost of rent, eggs, and energy has gone up by 8%. 8%. That $10,000 you started with now only buys $9,200 worth of goods. Final results, you did everything right, and you are still $500 poorer than you were last year. The bank didn't pay you interest. They paid you a distraction while they used your $10,000 to lend out at 15% interest to someone else. You're funding your own destruction, basically. And this is where you have to get real intricate, and you have to take control of your life. In your bank accounts, everything. This is the enlightenment age of AI finances, and I'm here to supply you. That's right. A guy that scribbles on a whiteboard is going to supply you with the highest degree of knowledge. I'm going to take all of you to a place you've never been before. We're going to show you how to fully unlock your mind in savings, okay? Now, let's get into the bait and switch, all right? A little fishing hook here, all right? And little fish are here, and they want the bait, which is this thing. It's oh my god. All right, it gets deeper though. Have you noticed the new maintenance and compliance fees hitting your statements this month? Under the new 2026 banking regulation, banks are passing the cost of enhanced surveillances. The stuff I talked about in my IRS video directly to you, okay? They are charging you to watch your own money. They want your cash trapped in their system because it's a volatile, dude, your deposits are their only collateral. If everyone moved their money to a hard assets tomorrow, the big banks would fold in 24 hours. They don't want you safe. They want you liquid and taxable, okay? So we need to go over 3 shields, okay? We need to go over 3 shields of protection so nothing can get in, okay? Like all these arrows are getting, they're shooting arrows at you, but you need a shield of protection, okay? So where do you put your emergency fund if the bank is a trap? Commodity-backed funds. In 2026, paper money is failing. The smart money is moving into fractionalized gold or hard tech commodities that have a 1-1 value ratio. Okay, managed private credit. Why let the bank lend your money and keep the profit? New 2026 platforms allow you to act as the bank, lending directly to businesses for 12 or 15% returns. The 3-month physical buffer. Keep a portion of your wealth completely outside the digital system. If the 2026 grid flickers or your account is flagged by an AI error, your digital savings are worth 0. You need a physical bridge, okay? So, that's the protection that we're talking about. Now, the banks aren't always your friend. They are corporations designed to maximize profit for shareholders, not for you. If you're still keeping more than 2 months of expenses in a standard saving account, you are the liquidity that they are feasting on, okay? I've mapped out my entire 2026 anti-bank portfolio in a new guide, and if you want to see that, comment below exit, all right? And I might drop it. Now, this is the time, guys, okay? This is the time. We touch on this stuff briefly in these videos, but this is just the beginning stages of what is going to be brought to the table and what I'm going to really dive into and help you guys. Now, this channel isn't just meant for, hey, I'm helping the already advanced financial people that know about this stuff already. I want to approach it and be able to also level it to a place where, and let you know, I'm just a regular guy. And before I learned anything about finance, I was dumb as a doorknob, okay? I'm not even kidding, okay? I'm just a regular guy, and I'm advancing, I'm leveling, and you can do the same. And we're going to help you do that, all right? So stick around for something unbelievable.